It was supposed to be a routine stop by President Hakainde Hichilema, greeting traders, miners, seeing firsthand the pulse of the Copperbelt. The venue, Chiwempala Market, bustling, vibrant. But at approximately insert time, the mood changed. Traders and miners erupted, stones flew. The president's entourage scrambled, security closed in. Within minutes, what was a public address became a retreat. According to local reports, the disturbance started with an altercation near the informal mining sections behind the market. Some small-scale miners, feeling aggrieved, gathered. Market traders, many affected by rising costs, joined. Witnesses say that within moments the crowd formed. Voices shouted slogans, "Jobs for us, stop the evictions," voices that quickly turned physical. One trader told local radio, "We were tired of being ignored. They, miners, were angry. Then the president came, so we made noise. We tossed bottles, then stones." Another, "We didn't plan to stone the president, but he became the symbol of our frustration." Security sources say at least 15 stones struck the presidential vehicle, and one landed near the podium. No one was seriously injured, but the symbolism was unmistakable. The president's office confirmed the event and described it as a serious breach of security and decorum. What triggered the anger? Preliminary investigation points to 3 overlapping factors: the collapse of the informal mining economy and lack of state support for small-scale miners, market-based pressures, stalls being evicted, traders complaining of licensing and cost hikes, local political fault lines. Copperbelt is a PF stronghold, but tensions between the ruling UPND government and local cadres are rising. As the moment unfolded, social media lit up with videos of the event, crowd shots, miners entering the plaza, the president's abrupt exit, and panicked onlookers. A cluster of posts, some uploaded within minutes, have since been used by multiple outlets and remain publicly accessible. So who exactly were the actors? We can group them into 3 main categories. 1. Small-scale miners, jarabos, those who extract copper and other minerals informally on the margins, often denied legal recognition and support. They've long complained about crackdowns and lack of formal employment. Several traders and miners said they were part of the core group that initiated the disruption. 2. Market traders and informal economy actors, those in Chiwempala market whose livelihoods are vulnerable. Cost pressures, licenses, evictions. Their frustration has been rising. Some of their chants during the stone-throwing event referenced "Begin with us, stop outsourcing our jobs." 3. Political cadres and opportunists. While direct attribution remains unverified, the presence of groups wearing party regalia, particularly of patriotic front colors, was reported. Local radio described several dozen such individuals arriving before the president, milling in groups, standing apart from the main crowd. Whether they prompted or amplified the unrest remains contested. Leadership response. The PF Central Committee statement the next day distancing the party from any orchestrated violence and claiming that the miners' traders acted spontaneously. However, party insiders suggest that a network of PF grassroots cadres has been encouraged to regroup ahead of the 2026 elections, possibly offering a mobilization platform. A former PF regional organizer, speaking anonymously, told this team, "Our branch meetings are louder now. We're told to bring our people together, especially where the market and mining grievances fester. That doesn't mean we told them to stone the president, but the stage is set." What does this chaos in Chingola mean for Zambia's politics? Firstly, it signals a fracture between the ruling party, UPND, and a key region historically aligned with PF. If traders and miners feel alienated, mobilization around economic justice could reshape political loyalties. Secondly, it raises questions of security for senior officials in what was assumed to be friendly territory. The disruption suggests borders of political support are shrinking. Thirdly, look at the timeline. PF's internal reorganization, branch election planning, cadre mobilization, coupled with economic distress in mining/micro-business sectors, this incident may reflect a broader pattern of unrest pre-2026. Whether coordinated or spontaneous, the capacity for mobilization is now visible. Fourth, the international angle. Zambia is a key copper producer, and a sustained breakdown of order in the Copperbelt would have ripple effects for investment, labor stability, and regional politics. DRC border, Tanzania linkages. Legal consequences. The president's office has deemed the event unacceptable and asked police to investigate. A senior minister announced that those identified as throwing stones will face prosecution under public order laws. Meanwhile, local councillors called for dialogue with miners traders rather than criminalization. For PF, the challenge is twofold: rebuild trust in the region and manage its cadre base so that mobilization does not slip into violence, especially with 2026 elections looming. Chingola may have been a flashpoint, but the undercurrents run deep: economics, party politics, regional identity, and grassroots mobilization. Whether the stones were thrown in anger, in opportunism, or in frustration, the message is clear. Something in Zambia's heartland of mining is unsettled. For you, the viewers, stay alert. Branches are meeting, cadres are regrouping, markets are boiling. The next mobilization won't always look like this one. It may be more subtle, more organization behind the scenes. You've heard their stories, now demand the truth. Subscribe to Kambani Zambia TV for fearless journalism, powerful storytelling, and investigations that shake the system. Hit the bell so you never miss what they don't want you to know.